Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Starcraft II commentary. I am Landfall, and this is Game 2 of the DuckloadRa vs Dimaga King of the Hills series. Now, this series was published by an Italian website. I will have their web address at the description section of this video. Now, when I first went to their home page, it was all in Italian. But if you copy and paste this address into Google and ask it to translate for you, it should turn out to be a perfect English. Now, we have Dimaga spawning in the top position and DuckloadRa spawning in the right position. You'll remember in Game 1 that DuckloadRa went for a fast forge into a fast natural, and he was able to keep that economic edge on top of his opponent for the remainder of the game. We'll see what kind of build he goes for in this game. Now, this is cross-air position for the Zircon Protoss player, and that Overlord was able to scout exactly where his opponent was. Looks like that first drone or probe scout rather from the Protoss player did not go all the way to this bottom position. That tells us that DuckloadRa did see that Overlord and was able to deduct where exactly his opponent is spawning at. Looks like Dimaga is going to go for a 15 hatch, and that probe was not able to get into position in time, so it is not able to do any kind of dancing back and forth in order to delay that expansion. Now it looks like the Zerg player is nearing that 200 resource, and there goes that spawning pool. Looks like DuckloadRa did go for a rather early forge. We'll see if what this forge is used for. Usually you don't see a forge this early. Either you see some kind of a 2-gate with a chrono boosted zealot as a very early pressure / cheese, or you see a gate first and then a core. Yeah. Okay. So that's what that forge must have been. So we see 2 pylons going down here. I'm guessing he's going to follow this up with some sort of cannon. Yep, there goes a cannon. But this is just so many drones. Let's see, about 8 drones being pulled off the mineral line, and that cannon was forced to be cancelled. These cannons cannot get constructed fast in time with this many drones doing damage. Oh wow, look at all these probes and the zealot being pulled off. This, I guess I have to say it must be the Protoss version of the Terran Turax opening. I mean, it's so all in. And, oh wow, look at there's 6 Zerglings on the way. Depends on if, even more drones being pulled off, and 1 Zealot versus 4 probes versus 6 Zerglings and a handful of drones. I'm not sure if this cannon will be able to be constructed in time. Looks like this Zealot was surrounded and was able to be sniped by those drones, and that Zealot is too little too late to the party. He will not be able to do much, pretty much just dancing around, delaying these Zergling from destroying that pylon. And looks like those first batch of Zergling not going to go for the pylon at all, instead of running towards the opponent's base. And I gotta say, DuckloadRa doesn't really have anything to deal with. I guess he could chrono boost this gate and try to get out some more zealot, but he committed so much probe, so much resource into that first failed cannon rush, and that's the thing with some kind of early all-in. If it doesn't work, then it's really hard to follow up with any sort of follow-up, and there goes the GG. So yeah, very second game, and let us get on with game number 3.